reverse flow, particularly useful in machining deep cavity dies where the taper produced using the normal flow mode can be reduced. Gap is submerged in filtered dielectric, and instead of pressure being applied at the source, a vacuum is used. With clean fluids flowing between the workpiece and the tool, there is no side sparking and therefore no taper is produced. Synchronized pulsed flushing also available on some time machinings. With this method, flushing occurs only during the non-machining time as the electrode is retracted slightly to enlarge the gap. Increased electrode life has been reported with the systems. Innovative techniques such as ultrasonic vibrations coupled with mechanical pulse EDM, jet flushing with sweeping nozzles, and electrode pulsing is investigated. The proper flushing conditions in metal handbooks recommend flushing through the tool is more preferred than side flushing. The many small flushing holes are better than few large ones. Steady dielectric flow on the entire workpiece electrode interface is desirable. Dead spot created by pressure flushing from opposite side of the workpiece should be avoided. A vent hole should be provided for any upwardly concave part of the tool electrode to prevent accumulation of explosive gases. A flush box is useful if there is hole in a cavity. EDM process parameters. The waveform characteristics by the open circuit voltage VO, working voltage VW, maximum current IO, pulse on time, the duration of which voltage pulse is applied T on, pulse off time T off, the gap between the workpiece and the tool spark gap, polarity and state polarity tool negative, dielectric medium, external flushing through the spark gap. These are the parameters, mainly waveform characteristics. VO, VW, off, on, temperature speakers. Types of sinker. Sinker is EDM, also called cavity type of EDM or volume EDM. Consists of an electrode and workpiece submerged in insulating liquid, such as oil or other dielectric fluids. Electrode and workpiece are connected to a suitable power supply. The power supply generates electrical potential between the two parts. As the electrode approaches the workpiece, dielectric breakdown occurs in the fluid, forming a plasma channel and a small spark jumps. The spark happen in huge numbers and seemingly random locations. As the base metal is eroded and the spark gap subsequently increased, the electrode is lowered automatically so that the process can continue. Several 100,000 sparks occur per second, with the actual duty cycle is carefully controlled by the setup parameter. These controlling cycles are sometimes known as on time and off time. EDM type sinker. On time setting determine the length, durations of spark, longer time produce a deeper cavity spark and all subsequent spark cycles. This creates rougher finish on the workpiece. The reverse is true for the shorter on time. Off time is the period of the time one spark is replaced by another spark. A long off time, for examples, allow the flushing of dielectric fluid through a nozzles to clean out the erode debris, thereby avoiding a short circuits. These settings can be made in microseconds. The typical part geometry is a complex grid shape, often with small or odd shapes. Wire EDM types. Wire cut usually single strand melting wire fed through the workpiece submerged in the tank dielectric fluid. Cut blade thickness is 300 mm. Mag punch tools and dies from the car material. The water flushes cut varies. Flushing is important factor and used low residual stress or desired.